evening. This is Sandra coming to you once. Subject today is procrastination. Procrastination, the dream stealer. How many more dreams are you going to allow procrastination to steal? And just looking at procrastination, one of the meanings of procrastination is delay, to postpone, action put off. Um, and to think about that, there's so many times in life that we are allowing procrastination to steal our dreams. Some of us have just gotten to be chronic procrastinators. We procrastinate about getting up, we procrastinate about laying down, we procrastinate about cleaning the house, washing the car, just so many things in life that we procrastinate about. And a lot of times we're procrastinating because we believe that by not deciding to do a thing, that takes away the responsibility of getting it done. But what we don't realize that not deciding is still a decision. And there's just times in life when we just have to level up, boss up, and make decisions about certain things in our life. And ladies, I know you guys can attest to this. And a lot of the guys, they make fun of us about how we keep our cars sometimes. And I've been putting off cleaning out my car for a minute. It's not all that bad, but it's not that good either. It could use some improvement, but I just been putting it off. And times that you just believe that it's just stuff that you just can't get around to, whether it's cleaning off your dresser, which I did this week. And I'm just wondering, what was the problem for real? You just get to the point where you just start cluttering your space up. And we all know that clutter brings about confusion. And I like for my space to be clear so I can think. I think better when things are in order around the house. And I'm sure everyone else do too. And a lot of times, this is just a food for thought. If you look at your space and your space is getting to be too cluttered, most of the time that's an indication of what's going on the inside. And sometimes I get so stressed out about certain things and I'll say, my goodness, I can't even think about what I'm thinking about. And a lot of times it's because things in our lives are out of order. So what are you procrastinating about today? Is there a phone call that you need to make? Are you procrastinating about leaving one job, going to another job? Are you procrastinating about leaving a relationship that's not good for you? Like I said, in life, there's times when things that we're doing is not working and we know it's not working and God is telling us that it's not working, but yet we continue to try to press in and knowing that the obvious, and the more we delay making a decision, we delay our breakthrough. Because a lot of times on the other side of that procrastination is breakthrough for our lives. But we get into fear of the unknown and we feel comfortable in places that's not working. So we just continue to sit in that situation. How many of us have stayed in relationships too long? I can raise my hands probably a few good times, but to God be the glory, that He has delivered me from those places of procrastination. So I'm making it my business this year to move forward, to cut down on procrastination in my life, to do what God is calling me to do in my life. And I had an example, so many examples in scripture where different people was trying to delay what God was telling them to do. And one of the scriptures this week that I looked at for an example of procrastination was Proverbs 3:28. And it talks about when someone asks of you to do something for them or give to them. And Proverbs say, don't tell your neighbor, go and come back tomorrow and I'll give it tomorrow when you have it by you. I just love how the King James Version mentioned things and how it says things. And we know a lot of times that if you got $20 and your neighbor asks you for the $20 and you don't want to give it to them, but yet you tell them oh, come check back with me tomorrow. And you know that you have the $20 now that you can give to them, you really don't want to give it to them. Instead of just saying, I'm not going to give you the $20, we play games. So procrastination will allow you to lie with your emotions. And, we all have those relatives that, not going to pay you the money back. Instead of just saying, no, I'm not going to give you the money. You don't pay money back. And I just don't want to give you the money. We'll play games with them. And we do that with our destinies and our lives too. We just play games with ourselves and with other people. So what I'm saying to you guys, let's just stop the procrastination this year. So if you need to clean out your car, start with the back seat or start moving stuff out the front seat. Whatever you need to do to start getting things done. And as far as ladies in the shoes, some of us have so many shoes. I mean, it's like shoes from 1933. You're not going to wear those old pointed toe shoes, so you procrastinate getting rid of them. And a lot of times, this is indication of what's going on the inside of you. A lot of times, the same way you're holding on to shoes you can't wear, you're not going to wear, clothes that you cannot fit, that you should have gotten rid of 50 pounds ago. That's how we do with our emotions. So my advice to us is when you start seeing things that you just can't let go of, that's an indication of what's going on the inside. So let us shed our fear, regret, doubt, and let us move forward and stop procrastinating. And I'll see you guys next time.